Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Sitdown podcast, where we discuss all the necessary issues that we face on a day-to-day basis, and we shed light where light is not shed. Today, we will be discussing the problems that elderly face and how they are usually neglected, where we are going to shed light on elderly care and how AI-powered technology plays a huge role, in fact, a significant one, in the improvement of their lifestyles. I'm your speaker, Mariam Khalaf, and co-hosting with me today is your speaker, Rayan. Rayan, kindly introduce yourself for us.
My dear listeners, this is your speaker, Rayan. And today, Mariam and we are addressing a deeply important topic, the challenges the elderly face and the growing issues of neglect. And in this episode, we will discuss the phenomena of this evolution has changed the world.
Rayan, kindly tell me, if our viewer happens to be sitting under a rock and has no idea what a hologram is, please let me know what a hologram is.
Dear listeners, a holography provides a realistic three-dimensional visualization and immersive experience. It has numerous uses in entertainment, research, security, and data storage. Holography has a wide range of applications and offers secure identification features that are difficult to counterfeit. It supports high-capacity data storage also. Mariam, I think most of our listeners would like to know about the hologram's history. Could you please share some points with us?
Oh, that's such a great question. Let me tell you all about the history of the hologram. The Hungarian-British physicist Dennis Gaber invented holography in 1948, so that was quite a long while ago. While he was looking for a way to improve image resolutions in electronic microscopes. So it was really more of an accident situation, and it happened to come so suddenly.
Oh, Mariam, that was too interesting. And now I'm going to share some points about the issues and struggles that the elderly face on a day-to-day basis. First of all, we have the physical issues, malnutrition and dehydration, poor hygiene, and treated medical conditions, increased risk of falls and injuries.
Really? The elder people, so like our grandparents, go through all of that on a day-to-day basis?
Yes, they do. And imagine they also live in mental and emotional strain, loneliness and isolation, depression and anxiety, cognitive decline, loss of dignity.
Oh God, we really need to take care of our elder people. You know, Rayan, I can actually think of a couple of causes that could cause these issues to the elderly people. I think it's usually because of their stress and physical, emotional exhaustion, since, they're older and stuff.
Yes, for sure. That's very logic.
I also think one of these issues could be their financial strain. Since they're old and cannot work anymore, so they usually get a lot of financial exhaustion.
Yes, for sure. And we know that their children, they leave them and they never help them.
Yeah, they're usually neglected by their children.
Yes, they are.
That's not very good, is it? Like I said, we need to pay attention to our grandparents, you guys. But not to mention the lack of knowledge or training that the elderly usually face. A lot of our grandparents, as we know in the past, didn't get the opportunity to be taught and usually left schools early. So their lack of knowledge could be causing them a lot of stress.
Yes, and here, dear listeners, we'll have to mention the importance of education. So please study your homework.
Your subjects, yeah. Not to mention they're usually socially isolated as they have no one to talk to, and like we said, life gets us very busy and we tend to neglect the older people and think that they'll be able to take care of themselves even though they've grown older and not as able anymore. But Rayan, I actually found a great solution to solve the elderly issues.
Please share with us, Mariam.
Well, how about AI-powered technology?
Oh, yes, we see the increase of using the AI nowadays.
Yeah, specifically speaking, holography and holograms. Did you know that about 65% of people nowadays use holograms and tend to use holography as a way of art?
Actually, I remember I saw a hologram and holography usage in the Qatar World Cup 2022. It was amazing.
Yeah, it was actually brilliant. But, holography could be used to improve elderly lifestyle by providing a great companion. It could be used as a reminder. We could use a hologram of people they knew in the past to remind them of their medication time, to recommend times where they should leave their house and exercise, to recommend healthy daily meals that they should be eating. And it could work as a great companion to them. So we solve their isolation and loneliness issue. It could also be used in nursing homes, where nurses are usually busy and don't always tend to pay attention to each and every older person.
Oh, interesting. Thank you, Mariam, for sharing with us some important notes about the hologram. And thank you, dear listeners, for tuning into today's episode of The Sit Down. Thank you so much for listening. If you enjoyed today's conversation, be sure to subscribe so you never miss any episode. Until next time, take care, stay curious, and remind, every conversation can spark change. See you in next episode. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Rayan. Bye.